This week, I've been mostly talking crap. Hi, and thanks for joining me on this review. We're going to be reviewing the FireQ BBQ Grill. We've been overlanding now for several years, in fact over 10 years, and we've seen many bits of kit, and we've seen good kit, and we've seen kit what's absolutely rubbish. We don't tend to buy much kit because the kit what we have got, we buy quality and it tends to last a long time. However, over the last few months we've been looking for a fire pit, what can also be a barbecue. Not many on the market. And if they are, they're very big and bulky. So I'm pleased to show you this small piece of kit here. So the size is just 3 centimeters, that's 30 millimeters in width, and it weighs 4.6 kilos. It comes in a natty bag. In fact, I believe you can get several different colors of bag, this one being green. The barbecue itself actually fits in there nice and neat, and as you can see, it comes with the carrying handle. It does have a shoulder strap which you can use, but to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't be carrying this too far. It is quite heavy, and obviously if you've got your meat, your food, your drink, charcoal, it's going to be quite a task, even probably if there's 2 persons. So without further ado then, let's open it up and let's have a look. Now, this isn't going to be new and shiny. This has been used, and it's been used for around about 15 times. Well, 10 to 15 times, shall we say. And the reason for that is I wanted to make sure that I was fully happy with the barbecue before we reviewed it. So it is tried and tested. So as you can see now, we've got the grill still fastened together with the straps and so on. So you could walk around with that. We'll take the straps off and we'll set up this barbecue, and we'll get it lit. Now, it's not just normal barbecue this. Like I say, it is a fire pit, and it does have a couple of hidden features which I will show you. So so stick with us because you will be impressed. So it's nice and flat, stainless steel, as you can see. It's not new and shiny. It has been used, it has been tested. All the mucky sides go together, so even though it's dirty now, I can quite quickly assemble this and keep the old fingers nice and clean. So we've got 2 sides. These fix at 90 degrees and create a little bit of a wind break, which is quite good. Also, when you've got the fire going at night, you've got heat reflectors. So even though when I say it's a fire pit, you cannot sit around it, you want to be sat this side of it, but the heat, for what little flame there is, gets really thrown back this way. The base, really solid stainless steel, and it's not flat. You can see it does have a impression on there to keep it from distorting. That just fits in there, and there we have it. So I can just spin this round, and here presto, we've got a barbecue. Right, without further ado, let's get it lit. So we have a chimney piece here. What goes in here, that just sits on top, nice and easy. And then what we're going to do is put some fire lighters underneath here and the charcoal in the top. Right, okay, not much charcoal left. Let's hope I've got enough to do this review. And then goes the charcoal. That's just a little bit of powder in there, so not much charcoal whatsoever. Typically when you light a barbecue, the wind always changes direction, and now it's blowing into the camper. So if I wanted, I could move this. So whilst the barbecue's lighting, I can put the grill in there and pick this up and carry it around. Not many barbecues you can do that with. A bit of charcoal counts. So I'm just going to leave that for 5-10 minutes to get going, and then we'll get some food on. Right, okay, let's cook the grill. So the charcoal's just about there. Firstly, removing the chimney piece. You've got a little tail piece on the grill here, so that goes in there, and we can lift that up and put it somewhere safe. The coals can be pulled out then, like so. It's got a little lip on this edge, to stop any sausages or anything rolling off, which is quite a nice feature. So the heat from that is it's a little bit too much, to be honest with you, and you can see the amount of coals on there, so there's not many coals. So we'll get the chicken on, we'll get this cooking. And a little bit of sweet corn. Right, okay, back in 5 minutes. It's about time for me to tuck into my evening meal. You can see the amount of charcoal on there, and it's cooked quite easily a meal for one. The table is still cool. I can put my hand right underneath there, and when we have tested it previously with our barbecues and fires on the grass, and it's not scorched the grass. If anything has scorched the grass, it's putting the chimney down onto the grass afterwards. So yep, so the grass is safe underneath. And just before I tuck into my lunch and we move over to part 2, I'm going to tell you the price. €169. Now, I know if you were to buy that abroad and have it imported, it will probably cost you about £170. So we're going to call this barbecue, come fire pit, about £170. But like I said, stick around for part 2, because this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So welcome back to part 2. This is where it gets a little bit interesting. So we've finished with this meal, and we're now going to turn this barbecue into a fire pit. So because the heat is being reflected forward, I can quite simply go to the rear of the barbecue, lift with the 2 carrying handles, and off we go. There weren't that many charcoals on there, so a few twigs, a few little branches, a little bit of kindling as we say, and the fire's going now. So if you're anything like me, you're halfway through the night, the fire's going well, and you're getting a little bit peckish. So we're going to turn this fire pit now back into a barbecue. So I'm just going to let the fire die down a little bit, back down to the ashes, and then what I'm going to do is put the grill back on. there's nothing like the good British banger. And I've got to say, the FireQ has been absolutely excellent. German made, stainless steel, barbecue come fire pit. What more can you ask for? Until next time guys, thanks for watching, and please let me know your comments down below.